Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And yeah, that's right. My boy CBP, Craft Beer Pours, is here again with me. And this is one of his beers from his never-ending beer fridge.
Prestigious collection.
So this is called Broadcast to the Void, Volume 1. It is from Aeronaut Brewing Company, and they are out of Somerville, Massachusetts. 8% ABV, and it's in
ABV.
That's right, ABV, and it's in collaboration with Wandering Soul Beer Company. Not sure exactly where they are, but they are also in Massachusetts. And you were saying that it's kind of an interesting story. Wandering Soul, the founder of the brewery, his daughter,
I think his daughter
passed away, so he started the brewery in her honor, Wandering Soul.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty cool story.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So anyway,
Jesus.
it's a cool story that he started the brewery in her honor, Kate. Jeez.
And that's what I think. If that's not the real story.
So yeah, some cool cool can art on there. You got like a lizard, or a frog actually, I think, driving a futuristic rocket type thing with subwoofers all on it. All right, let's get into it. Enough talk.
Got some cool can art.
It does, yeah. Kate, I don't think you're getting any of this beer. You're not behaving over there.
I requested this one.
Oh well, there's a sip left.
Yeah, we'll give it to Kate.
We'll give it to Kate.
She deserves it.
She can have some of mine.
She deserves
with the review. All right, so this one actually is not as opaque as the other ones. You can kind of see a little bit more light coming through it. It is a hazy yellowish orange color, but not as dense, I guess you could say, as the other one.
Definitely not.
And the head is kind of a little thin compared to some of the other beers we've had, but it looks like a good beer in the glass. The aromas.
What was the ABV on this one?
It's 8%.
Is it 8?
That seems to be a theme.
Wow. Is it 8? Okay.
Yeah, 8.0%.
Wow, 8. Okay.
I have like 0 compared to you, John.
I'm gonna give you some after the review. Please behave yourselves, or behave yourself.
Yeah, he's talking to Kate.
Brandon's
I'm
son
behaving.
is behaving
I'm
more
behaving.
than Kate is. So this one is a little bit more. There's almost like a tart note on the aroma, like a sourness.
Yeah,
or
it's a little tarty. Yeah.
I'm still getting the citrus notes.
Yeah. A little bit of sting to it.
None of the alcohol's coming through, but this one definitely smells a lot different than the other double IPAs we've had. It has
maybe a little more West Coast-y.
Maybe a little bit more, but to me, it's got like a little, almost like a sour IPA.
Yeah.
There's a sour note on the nose that I can't quite place.
To me, if I was gonna judge the smell, it would be like a sweet tart or a Smartie.
That's a good, because there's that tartness in there.
Yeah.
A little bit of the bready malt coming through.
With a little bit of sweetness.
It smells very like.
All right, well, she's already drinking,
All right.
so let's go ahead and get into
Cheers.
it.
It smells and tastes very like.
Biscuity, crackery, a lot more malt with this. Not as much with the hops.
Yeah.
Way malty. Yeah.
It's almost got like a little bit of a saltine cracker, but not salted. Just like the base cracker.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a cracker.
Very, like,
Cracker note, not super bitter. Well, it actually does have a pretty good bitterness on the back
It
end.
does. I was gonna say it's got a good bitterness.
Not super,
But
not super hoppy.
like,
Not super hoppy in the sense that I'm getting like hop character in the form of like juicy, fruity type notes. It's more of just a generalized bitterness on the back end combined with that biscuity malt character in the middle of the sip.
Yeah.
Not super complex, pretty straightforward, simple. If you don't like,
you all right?
He popped the balloon.
if you don't like West Coast IPAs, this may be one that you would want to steer clear from because it is a little bit more bitter, but it's not full on West Coast.
Definitely the bitter though.
It has a good malt backbone. If you like British, like the ESBs and some of the European beers that have a lot of hop character, you may like this. It's not bad by any means, but it doesn't really strike me. If you told me this was like a double IPA,
which it is,
and it says New England style, so So because it says New England style on the label, I'm expecting tropical fruit, juicy type notes, and you're not getting that. So it's kind of a letdown from that standpoint.
Yeah.
But I would say that it's a good beer overall. And the alcohol's masked well at 8%. You could definitely crush this down pretty quickly if you wanted to. I'll go ahead and give it a rating. I'm going to give it an 88. It's a B+. But it falls short in the New England juice bomb type category, and that's what they were going for because it says New England IPA on the label.
Yeah.
Didn't quite deliver with that, but it's still a solid beer, and I like that biscuity, crackery malt backbone. I started out drinking lagers, so this kind of reminds me of, it kind of brings me back to my roots a little bit with some of the beers that I'm used to.
Yeah.
So a B+ for me.
Yeah. For me, I don't know a so-so or go out and get it. It's going to be on the higher end of a so-so beer. I wouldn't really say go out and get this one. Definitely doesn't have the complex flavor profiles that, you know, we're used to because we're beer snobs. But great beer overall, but it's just a bit lacking for me. You know, it's a so-so beer for me. If you see it,
It's
grab
definitely
it,
worth a shot, but
I wouldn't go out of your way to seek this one out. So
wouldn't buy the 4-pack, get a single. You
Yeah.
know, that type of thing.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kate? You wanna?
I'm thinking like a 92-ish.
So A-?
91. Yeah,
Okay.
A-, B+.
Yeah.
Wasn't juicy enough for my liking.
Right. It had a little bit in there.
Compared to the
And it does
others.
have a little bit of like a tartness in there. Not quite
Yeah.
full on sour. It smelled more sour on the aroma, but there's a little bit of a tartness in there. It was just kind of nice.
And still an excellent brew, but we've been drinking like really good beers tonight too.
Brandon just keeps world-class
Like,
beers in his
We
beer
literally,
fridge,
this is our fourth like good beer, but this is probably
Yeah.
so. This is
a
my least favorite
great beer, but the least favorite.
of the
Yeah.
ones
For
we've
the
had so
night.
far.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
yeah,
All right, so
Cheers.
yeah, a solid brew, definitely worth checking out if you can get it in your area. But you know, nothing too spectacular, but good malt character nonetheless, and a nice, easy drinking brew for 8%. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. Thanks again to Craft Beer Pours for joining me and providing the beer. And we got Peanut Gallery over here, Miss Kate, in the background. All right, so we'll see you here all in the next one. And until then, cheers, everybody.
cheers.